Hey friends, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 5 of Icarus, which originally streamed live on Twitch. I am a polar bear matador. You know it. So these prime meats are, amazingly good when they're cooked. The experience gain and health regen is kind of nice. So I'll probably pair the prime meat with flatbread for the stamina, and then maybe fruit salad, not having the cooked meat as a benefit. You love the no-rut food talent? Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but, like, that is a lot of talents to invest in, in this tree here. I already have my full, tree sort of picked out. So here's the prime meat. That and you do eventually get refrigerators to prevent food from spoiling, although it's really honestly not that practical. The thing about this game, I'll be very blunt, is that you almost never use anything past tier 2 in terms of tech tree. You really just don't, because the quests don't require you to really go into tier 3 unless the quests have you do something specific for past tier 2. 90% of the game you're going to be playing on tier 1 and tier 2. Very, very rarely are you going to bother going to a machining bench. Or rather, I should say, very rarely are you going to be required to go to a machining bench or a fabricator. The game just does not require you to tech up. Except for like a mission or two. Yeah, there's one mission that requires you to power up a laser. And that mission requires you to go to a fabricator tier. But all the other missions, they just don't care if you're a fabricator or not. And to be honest, until 2 days ago, where they updated the gold drop rate, it was pretty brutal to get anything high level tier because gold was a reagent required to make electronics, and gold was just not common enough. So you could spend literally hours upon hours mining for gold in order to make the electronics required for whatever you were trying to do. It was unpleasant, to say the least. I was a little bit, trying to think of the right word, annoyed, I think, about the gold drop rate because of how ridiculously expensive it was to try to make electronics. Miffed, sure. Yeah, you could go with Miffed. So there's my last crate right there. Center screen. Off of the distance. Yeah, if you find the game to be fun with big guns and high-tech armor, that's fine. It is going to take you like 10 hours of resource grinding to get there. Whatever. So one of the kickers about this quest here is, hey buddy, is I need to set up a little, like, storm countering device. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect all 3 parts and then head back to the border of, I'm going to double back on myself and head back to the top of the snow biome about here so that I can set up the shelter to shelter the device that I'm currently building. Because I don't have the fiber to build a shack in the snow biome right now. So I'll collect this part, I'll hunker down for the snowstorm that's incoming, and then I'll build the shack at the top of the this biome. So that's all 3 parts.
Looking for, apparently, it's some kind of sonic device.
And building the sonic device.
Okay, it's ready. But something like that needs shelter to function, or the storm's gonna tear it apart. Geniuses at the group reckon the walls won't stop it working, so you better build some.
Good luck in your Spyout Sam, Broke Pixels. Yeah, it's a bit of a storm coming. But, I don't, I'm not getting exposure just yet. I'll dig myself a temporary little shelter in a second. There's also lots of caves, too, that I could take advantage of. I don't really like the ice caves, but, yeah, let me go to a cave. So, what cell am I in? I am in N14. There's a cave, right in front of me. There's a map that you can find online, but caves are pretty easy to find because they all look like divots in the side of mountains. Just like this. Let me through. There we go. Want my arrows back. I'm stingy. Alright, I think that might be all of them. This cave is a little bit larger than the other ones. So this is what gold looks like. As you can see, it is pretty rare. You know, given most of this here is iron and copper, very little but it's gold. What time is it in game? 1 p.m.? Okay. One of the problems with the game is some of the caves here have like clipping errors where you're going to hit invisible walls and whatnot and not be able to climb where you think you should be able to, so just keep that in mind. It can be annoying. Alright, let's prime meat now. And then when my regular meat drops off, I'll replace it with the fruit salad. I also don't need 64 stone in my inventory. That's a lot of weight to be hauled around. And this storm's almost passed. I don't want to get pneumonia in here, though, being in a cave, so I'm going to leave this cave before the storm's up, because I'd rather have a little bit of snow exposure than pneumonia. Pneumonia would be really annoying. You can cure pneumonia, I just don't have the resources at the moment to do so. Alright, so there's a bear up ahead that I might have to fight, because it might not let me sneak around. It's best not to fight bears while you have storm exposure, though, so it'd be good for the storm to be formally over, so that I didn't have this light exposure minus 30% movement speed, which makes it really tricky to kill bears. Does the map get wiped between missions? It does, yes. Which is probably my greatest complaint, to be honest. Because then there's very little persistence, but, you know, whatever. It's the way it's designed. It'd be much cooler if you were deployed and you could set up bases for future you to use. But I could also see from a balancing standpoint that that might be a problem. Yeah, there's really not much incentive to build anything permanent and high-tech. I mean, there's incentive to build some stuff. You do want to tech up a little bit, but there's not much incentive to spend 15 hours getting tier 4 refrigerators and chemistry benches and stuff like that, because the moment the quest is over, poof, it's gone. Never existed. Now, there is an outpost. There is outpost mode, which allows you to have bases, but there's no point in building them, because it's a type of mission that is forever, so that you have a permanent base, but it doesn't... There are no missions to do at your outpost. So I guess you could build an outpost to just grind experience, but like, experience only levels you up so much. You get to a point where you get max level, and then there's really no point to grinding more experience. So there really isn't much of a reason to do the Outpost game type. Unless you're glitch and you want guns, guns, guns. I get it. If you want guns and high-tech armor, that's fine. I'm just saying I won't be doing it because I could spend an entire stream mining gold for a fabricator. And that's not fun to watch. Now, if you're in a group of 8 and all 8 players are mining gold, okay, that's going to take you very little time. But 1 player, yeah, it's going to take you a while. You don't gain XP in Outpost. I think you actually do gain XP in Outpost. But I could be wrong. I haven't really done Outpost mode. It looks pretty, though. Except for the bears. All right, let me hyper focus on trying to get this one. This one done so I can try to get to the desert. Oh man, I'm stuck. Here, I'll show you the unstuck. Boop. Now there is a bug with unstuck. Every now and then unstuck will warn you before it does it, but unstuck will teleport you back to your drop pod, which is actually incredibly useful to exploit once you're done with a mission and you don't want to have to walk all the way back, because that would be my other complaint of this game, is when I'm done with this mission, I have to run to the pod that I came down in. And on some missions, that's like a 25-minute run where you do nothing but run. It's like kind of infuriating. Like if I could spend my credits just to call down another pod to cut down the runtime, like I would. So that's obviously a cave over there. But for this mission, I have to deploy the storm disruptor not in a cave. It has to be a built structure. But I do have fresh coffee, so. Oh, that is so good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, in my tech tree, I'm going to unlock the repair hammer, because I'm going to need that for the storms that are about to hit. And this is a blizzard. This is a proper blizzard. So what I want to do is, hi, Wolf. Is get some fiber to build myself a little 2x2 to stick the storm disruption device inside so that I can beat the mission. So I had to run all the way back over here because there's really no sources of fiber in the snow biome. If I had prepared properly, I would have grabbed some fiber here. And this blizzard actually might do me a favor and knock some of these trees down. I just have to make sure they don't land on my head. Some of the really extreme storms will knock trees over. Oh, and I lost some food here. There we go. Oh! Jesus. During a storm? Dude, during a storm? Could you not? Actually, I'm right on the edge of the forest biome. So I might be able to just book it into the forest and not have to deal with the incredibly slow moving speed. There we go. Come on, Polly. Stupid polar bear is not even attacking me anymore. All right, well, let me continue my my shack building. But I think I actually, unfortunately, panicked and dropped my axe over there. I hit Q, which is the drop key, so I'm gonna have to go kill him and get my axe back. How's that crit to your face feel, dude? Oh, not you, wolf. Go away. This is big boy fight only. Alright, where's that interrupting wolf? Get over here. Bad wolf. Well, rigor mortis really set in on this bear pretty fast. I don't need the pelts, though. I don't even need the meat. So I have so much cooked meat already in my inventory. I have 34 of it. Now I have to go... Oh god, it's still deep blizzard. I have to go try to find my axe that I dropped, or make myself a new axe. Probably dropped it right where the tree I was cutting down. Might be easier to find it not mid-storm, though. Yeah, I really did drop it. Nope. Well, I'll make a stone one. It's not a big deal. So I have my 8 floor pieces. Oh, that tree's coming down because of the storm. All right, let me get out of the blizzard because it's just going to be hurting me, which is annoying. How's the oxygen level? It's maxed. My bladder is rather empty, my ox bladder, but I still have oxygen left in it. I'll probably be able to finish without having to worry too much about that. Unfortunately, the bummer is I wasted the advantage of using that storm to analyze or to counteract it, but that's fine. Because part of this mission is that I have to deploy the anti-storm device in a storm. So it's useful to have blizzards happening while you do that. Alright, so now I have all the things I need to construct a mini shelter. And of course the blizzard is over. So you have to make sure that you're in the glacier biome when you set this up. Another thing I'm probably going to want to do is to cut down all the trees around where I am so that the trees can't fall down on my shed. Because that would be very destructive. Oh, I can't see anything. Why is the snow doing this? Go away! This is, not exactly intended behavior. Alright, let's set up the storm disruptor thingy now. Deploy. Oh my god, this isn't playable.
All you gotta do now is turn it on when the storm's hot. Let it charge up. And wait.
So now the storm disruptor thing is just disrupting the storm. Where's my repair hammer? 2 more stone. I could do a double roof. I don't think that's the problem, though. I think it's just glitchy. And if I relogged, it'd be fine. Yeah, the storm took down all these other trees here. Replace the roof? Yeah, I could try. I think once the storm's fully over, it will stop snowing on me, though. Oh. Okay. No, it's, Oh, there it goes. Much, much better. Okay. So we have charged this thing up. %. I think what I'm going to do in the meantime is build a second level so that I have storm insurance. So in the tech tree here, what I could do is I could get ramps and craft up some ramps to be able to give myself 2 ceilings for 2 hit bars. So that if the storm takes out my highest ceiling, I have a spare ceiling that I can fall back upon. Yeah, that was very hardcore Christmas theme. I haven't seen that bug before. That was novel to me. And unwelcomed. It's not fun. Because it murdered my frame rate too. So let's get 4 of these. And on the left, as you can see, there's progress bar. I have 9% progress for that thing to charge. I wonder if I can find my, let me try, now that I can have these roofs set up. There we go. I'll try to find my axe before that storm hits. Oh, that sounds like a bear. Right at the start of the next storm, huh? Nope, that's gonna hurt. Oh, good. And my frame rates are getting destroyed by the infinite snow that is this bug that is plaguing me. Thank you, frame rates. An infinite snow bug. I appreciate it. Most kind. That, and I also have a deep wound that I can't cure until this fight is over. You! So rude. Alright, where's my sutures? Let's make a new suture kit. Oh, no, here they are. And not even the good meat. Where's my cursor? You skimped. Oh, great. Yep, that new ceiling really doing us wonders here. This is unplayable. Here, you. Cut it out. Okay. So it's gonna be like this. Unfortunately, I just have to live with this because if I remove my current roof, what ends up happening is it resets the progress of my storm disruptor. So I just have to, you know, let me... I don't know. I could try to relog. My roof here is not damaged, though. Although my floors are. Alright, let me see if I can't fix this. Oh, Lord. I don't even know where I am. Oh, no! The roof's coming down. All right, here we go. Repair tools. Oh, and there's a polar bear outside. Where is outside? I don't even know where my door is. Oh, I'm dead. Good job, game. You bugged till I died. All right, I'll add 1 death to my death counter, but that one I don't think was earned. I feel low-key trolled. Infinite snow, no shelter, bugs just amassing. And I get to respawn exactly where I died, which is to say, bear bait again. Yeah, instantly killed. Yeah, I'll just wait until the storm is over. I'm not even counting that one. I didn't even think the first death was on me, because I was denied visibility due to this ridiculous bug. I think what I could do is, let me return to character select and see if, you can always, continue your mission. Oh. Or not, because apparently I'm, like, offline or something. Oh, no, there it goes. Would a door have helped at all? No, it would have bashed through my door, too. It was aggroed. I mean, the door might have caused it not to, see me, but I could have easily had killed it had I been able to see where I was. It was just that infinite snow falling on my head thing that made it impossible for me to even get out of my cabin. And then once the bear broke into the cabin, it just, like, ate me. 'Cause game bugs. In fact, I'm removing those deaths. Those deaths are on the game. They're not on me. They're not my fault. Doesn't look like they have fixed. Something tells me the snowstorm is over outside, and I still have infinite snow inside. Cheers. Well, let's see if I can get to my original body and like defend myself or something. Oh, it said no bed found. Oh, cool. So now I've spawned back at the drop pod. Because I guess my bed was destroyed from storm damage. So, yeah, that's cool. Oh, just my luck. I spawn in another storm. Oh, Lord. Well, time to run back to my body. At least I can see. Yeah, that's true. I still have that deep wound, though, which seems like insult to injury or something. So the reason I'm collecting all this fiber is for, like, bandages or whatever. Oh, let's avoid the wolves. So right now I'm, like, totally unarmed, and I'd have no way to deal with a wolf because I haven't been collecting stone to make myself tools. It is pretty wise when you're on a death run like this to get at least a stone knife or something like that, so that if you do get attacked, you have some method to defend yourself, although meager. So I could do that. Listen to my own advice. Alright, I'm almost back to my body. It's not that much further up. I do have a respawn shelter in the forest base. It just didn't trigger. I guess my bed disowned. I'm not going to worry about it. If the game wants to troll me with game bugs, there's no amount of me engineering a way around game bugs. Because house always wins. So my shelter broke, and as a result of it breaking, the progress of the Disruptor device has been reset. But my body is just, like, 50 meters this way. Let's see if there's a storm in the frozen biome. There is. Incoming. Okay. Alright, I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving. Yeah. Well, this is annoying. Maybe I won't get to the desert, because the game's just breaking. I think what I could do is, let's start our resource collection so I can build a 2x2 shack, possibly this time with a door. Build a 2x2 shack when I get back into the snow. So let's unlock wood door and be as prepared as I can be for when that snowstorm ends. I can get back to where I died, collect my stuff, and continue from where I was trolled. Now, my campfires and all that are almost certainly destroyed, so I can't rely upon campfires to, the campfires that I had deployed to offer me any warmth or anything like that. You can carry stone walls, it's not an exploit. I'm not about to get a masonry bench, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all the materials to build a 2x2 from scratch, but I'm sure some of the original cabinets probably remains. I just don't know how much of it. One more of these. So if the storm out here is almost over, then the blizzard in there is probably almost over as well. Can you build structures between biomes? Yeah, I suppose you could. The line defining a biome isn't all that clear, though. So you... Oh, boy, I'm surrounded by wolves. So it can be tough to know exactly where that is. So with this wolf's stuff, I should really make myself a... Oh, I don't... Give me bone. Thank you. A suture kit, because I still have my deep wound that gets infected if you don't deal with that. And it's getting dark. Okay, I almost have enough wood. Alright, there's probably going to be a bear and like a big winter storm, and it's going to stop me, isn't it? So as you can see, my cabin is totally shredded. There's all my stuff. The campfire somehow survived, which is honestly impressive. Let me get rid of some of my duplicate items. Oh, didn't mean to drop that. Lit. because there was more stuff in my to pick up. Let's pop the door on. I think there might be a predator over there looking at me. Come on, repair. You can't see me. I'm in a shack. Let me try to recoup my stuff. Because it has good food and the like. Okay. Alright, things that I should do. Get cooking. Make sure I have my food bonuses, which currently I don't. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to ramp up the roof here. Because I couldn't before because the storm sort of stopped me. Come on. The interaction points could be fussy. Come, oh my goodness. Just turn. I don't really want to be up here in the dark with bears afoot. Here, actually, let me just make a day. Sleeping bag, where are you? Alright, it was a boar and a wolf, so not quite a polar bear. But I do see that polar bear over on the hill there. Alright, so that's done. And then, as ugly as this looks, I'll add walls here too. Oops, that one's backwards. Okay. Gonna need to address the lack of oxygen. And let's go ahead and make a crafting bench. Are all my foundations touching ground? I think so. I'll add pillars just in case. So repaired my bow. I don't need 2 torches. Oh, don't light it. Jesus. Destroy. Repair the repair tool. Also might be wise for me to get some more water. So let me refuel my water skins. Oh, here we go. We got a storm coming. Oh god, not this bug again! What the frick? Trustin and Zephyr, thank you for the resubs. May you be considerably less snowy than I. Oh, and a raid. Yeah, my announcements aren't really working, are they? Thank you for the raid, dude. My sound alert's definitely wrong. Some PZ up in your house. Sweet. How was it? How did it go? I'm gonna see if I can't. No, that did not help the dandruff. Not at all. All right, let me do the double layer roof then. This is not a bug I ran into having played so far, and I am not fond of this bug, because it is complete havoc on the frame rates, and just really, really annoying. To be able to even figure out what's going on around me. Alright, I do want water and I do want oxygen. I'm going to worry about oxygen in a minute. Do the water right now, collect some ice. Need to make sure that that bear over there stays over there. The big storms are about to hit. So I think what's happening... Oh, yeah, what's happening here is... Where's my cursor? Oh my god, where is my cursor? Well, this bug gets even more fun by the minute. I go into the crafting queue, I don't... My cursor disappears. Alright, so I can start to hear the creakiness, which is the roof coming down. So I'm going to have to make sure to keep that repaired. Walls included. Hey, Kilgore. Welcome to my waking nightmare. Yeah, Yoda has a partially green sweater. It's interacting with green screen and making him look a little shimmery. Right, Boo? Right, little Boo? Alright, forget the queue. Let's rip this up. I don't know what's going on with this bench. Colliding with the ice. Just want my oxide dissolver. There. Alright, now it's working. So I got my water going. And now I'm going to have my oxide going. I don't know why the last one was all fussy, but this one seems to have worked. So let's take out the bladder. Let's stick it in. It stopped magical snowing on me, which is awesome. I'm no longer in a snow globe, which is great. But my walls are caving in, which is not great. I'm in the bad part of the storm right now. As you can see, it's red on the bar up ahead, which is why it's doing the most damage. Obviously, if I had sprung for masonry and done a stone building, it would be a little bit tougher. But with a repair hammer, wood is fine. Oh, my suture kit does not need to be cooked. I like how I'm in the deep... Oh, here we go again. Well, I'm 80% of the done the way scanning this, or not scanning, but trying to disrupt the snowstorms. So we're almost done. I just have to hold fast for a little bit longer and we'll be good. The double roofs are working. I'm sure the pointy top roofs are probably getting absolutely terrorized right now, but who cares? Because I don't have to repair my roof. And we are 86% done. Let's see here. I'm going to put some of the heavier objects away to lighten my weight. Savage Planet. A little bit, yeah. Pet some Yoda? Ooh, I don't mind if I do. Oh, so sometimes the oxygen bladder here needs to get placed in and out for its recipe to reset. There we are. I wonder if I can find my iron axe that I dropped when I got jumped by that bear. It would be... Oh! The Storm Disruptor's done. Quest is gonna be complete. And I'm gonna bounce out of here ASAP. Forget that iron axe. I don't care about it no more.
What is that thing doing?
So the Storm Disruptor shredded my little shack here, but who cares? Because I get to leave. All right, I don't need anything. I'm just gonna go back to the drop pod. Oh, Jesus. Now, if I really wanted to do the drop pod quickly, I could pull up my my sleeping bag, let the polar bear kill me, and respawn next to the drop pod, but the problem is I would leave my 3D printed pick here. So, won't be doing that. I'll just kill this bear. This bear is slightly lower level than the other bears I've fought, so down it goes. Bear killer. Oh, wow, that's a lot of prime meat. Too bad I'm heading to the drop pod and I couldn't care less. I am out skis. I'm not even gonna skin things. So the drop pod is just to my north. Obviously, I get more experience if I skin things, but I will go late to show you the desert. How's that sound? I'll just have to speed run as fast as I can speed run to get myself there. But the desert mission is a little bit easier than this one. This one is... This one was actually harder than it should have been because of the Snowglobe effect and the fact that it got me killed. Because that doesn't normally happen. Or maybe it happened because I was on the border of two biomes. Because I never straddled the border of two biomes before quite like that. Ha! What a weak bear! Although I am running out of bone arrows. Maybe I should make some of them. Hydrate and posture check. Well, I did just hydrate. No, I actually hit that bear twice. I open shot crit it, and then I did a follow-up headshot. It was a 2-shot bear. But my opening stealth headshot crit did 750 damage, which was enough that, you know, it probably only had about 1,000 health. So, almost a 1-shot. And the pod's right over yonder. Hi, Tiny Oda. Tiny Oda. I like your name. I like your name and Iota. Oh, there's the pod. Attack it! Get rid of the Sky Crew. Alright, up we go. The only thing that I need to bring with me is this MXC pickaxe. That's the only thing I get to keep. And launch. As you can see, my inventory is already empty. It nuked everything. All right, so speedrun desert. You guys could vote if that's what you want. So I got 125 resource to spend, and let me spend that now. I'm gonna buy an MXC knife, an MXC spear, and an MXC axe. I'm also going to buy this Enviro suit. So we'll put the suit on, bring the axe, bring the spear, bring the knife. So this suit has an ox module, a water module, a suit module, and a little bit of base resistance. All right, you guys all want the desert speed run, so let's do the dry run.
Is major.
I'm not even going to listen to him because I am out of time.
To expand operations. They're looking for data on the deserts. If you can get in
No,
there,
I will never make iron tools ever again. Yeah, only if the MXC stuff breaks. There's still a point to making the MXC pick, in my opinion, because you get more bang for your buck with higher level picks. But all the other stuff, yeah, who cares? But all these 3D printed tools will help me accelerate the speed run of the desert. So, let me out! Let me out! Ah!
Between the sky, exotics growing with imaging, and their last exploration team just not coming back. The desert's a blank on the map. It's time to change all that. But first, you gotta find a way in.
Okay, I want to go
Teams reported a cave system.
north.
Could be a path down there. But that was the last anyone heard from. Legos has dropped.
So I am, because I'm speedrunning, I'm not going to be doing iron. I'm not going to bother with the upgraded kitchenette stuff.
Zones in the cave area are marked on your map.
Even though I'm going to miss the flatbread dearly.
It ain't your first rodeo, but this is Icarus. So don't let your guard down.
Good enough. What I should do, if there's a pond between me and my destination... Oh! Yeah, I'll go corn. I have to decide on the 3 nutrient sources that I want. So it's going to be corn and something and something. Corn, pumpkins. I tend to like the stuff that gives you more stamina. So I'm going to prioritize stamina benefit over health benefit. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedules and countdown timers for upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you for supporting the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Icarus players.